Hello, my little mathematicians. Today, I'm going to help you get started on VL-613, where we're practicing solving ratios and rates. So let's go ahead and take a look at problem number 6. Okay, for number 6, we're going to use this table up here to answer all these questions. So it says, what is the ratio of basketball hats to baseball hats? Okay, so they want the basketball to be on top, and then they want the baseball hats to be on the bottom. Okay, well, for the number of basketball hats, that would be both of these, right? So there's 21 plus 8, which is a total of 29. And then for the number of baseball hats, that would be both of these guys, which is 15 plus 10. And 15 plus 10 is 25. Now, when you're solving ratios, it's different than like a normal fraction in the sense that I know that this is improper, and so your gut is telling you, oh, I should divide 25 and 29, get like 1 and 4/25. Yes, if it was just a normal fraction, but for a ratio, we actually want to keep it as like, hey, every time there's 29 basketball hats, then there's 25 baseball hats. The only thing you would maybe do is if this could reduce, but nothing can go into both 29 and 25, so I just leave it alone. Okay, the other thing I want to look at is how to do these bottom problems. It's asking us to find the unit rate. Remember that the unit rate means you have a denominator of 1, right? So the only thing you want to be picky about is what are they trying to get to become 1. So let's take a look at number 11. It says, Gabriel earned $147 after 6 hours of work. What is his hourly wage? So his hourly wage is another way they could have said it is how much does he make per hour? So you want to know eventually in 1 hour, how much money does he make, right? So I want to start by putting money on top and number of hours on the bottom because eventually I want to get the number of hours to become 1. Okay, whatever they want to get to become 1, that's what your denominator is. So then let's look at the problem. They told me, okay, for $147, you have to work 6 hours. Okay, so I put the 6 here because that was hours and 147 because that was the money. Now, how do you get 6 to become 1? Yeah, that's right. You divide it by 6, right? And then I can just randomly divide this by 6 if I do the same thing on top. Because if you do the same thing to the top and bottom, that's essentially like you're dividing it by 1, right? 6 over 6 is 1. And so I didn't really change the value of this. I just reduced it. And the reason I did that again is because any number divided by itself is 1. And so whatever this denominator is, divide by it, and then do the same thing to the numerator. So what's 147 divided by 6? Okay, if you type that into your calculator, you get 24.5, which if we make that money, that would be $24.50. So you make $24.50 per hour, okay? And that's how you find a unit rate. You basically divide the numerator by whatever the denominator is. You just have to be picky. What did they want to have to become 1? And that's what you pick to be in the denominator. All right, my little mathematicians, you're going to do great. You got this.